Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Dougal policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Are those arms even
Time to
natural?
let it rip. Here I come! Ready, slap! It's on! It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Can't be stopped!
Ready, slap!
Going in!
Double demon fang!
That's my cue!
You pick, shut him down. Blow away!
In here!
Ready, slap!
Blow away!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'll run you through! Here I come! Blow away!
Ready to go!
Ready, slap!
To the wind!
Blow away!
Look sharp!
You're finished!
On guard!
Next, burn!
Far enough!
Raining slack!
On guard!
Blow away!
Raging storm!
Raining slack!
I'll finish you here and
Blow
now!
away!
Glimmer flash up!
Enough done!
Tiger
Double
blade!
demon fang!
Sleep now.
Talon hurl! Round and pound!
Prepare! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Going in! Round and
Try
pound!
devastation!
Make it right! Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this Olim kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dahna. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelagian. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Ugh. Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy? All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'll run you through! Here I come!
Right
You're finished!
Right after
I'm ready to go! Blow away! Ready! Shot!
Raging cascade!
I'm on it! Take this! Run you through! Ready!
Sleep now.
I can carve through armor!
I'll be saving
Leave the
this one.
ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the bubble
You're
to
mine!
me!
It's over! Blow away!
Make your way!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Raging cascade! Here goes!
Tiger
Not
blade!
in your dreams!
Swallow dance! You're finished!
Here's
Ready for strike!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. Feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia pride.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we found? Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time, of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No, when I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
This one's tough! It's over! I owe you
Their
one!
arts were interrupted!
Can't get out of this!
You're finished!
If they rush you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Take this!
Take this! Tiger Blade!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it! Tiger Blade!
Lightning
Blow
condemned!
away!
Thunder Blade!
Crush! You're mine!
Down! You're on!
Blow away! Here I come!
Dance in the
You're
wind!
on! Eat dirt!
Sleep now! I'll be
Blow
saving
away!
this one!
Now you see what I can do!
Raining slash!
Light astral energy!
Now, into the group, here it comes!
Look sharp!
Blow away! Raining slash!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Just what the doctor
Take
ordered!
this!
Hurricane!
Raining slash! Blow away!
Round and pound! Igneous! Recharge!
Now or never.
Everyone hanging in there?
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
There it is. That's our target. We're in for a long slog with this one. Far enough!
You're mine! Raining slash!
Eat this! Oh, and
Look sharp!
lightning blazing cascade!
Tiger Blade!
This
Seal!
one's all mine! Blow
I'll
away!
be saving this one!
Raining
Magic
swallow
is
dance!
Freeze Lancer!
Too fast!
Stand back.
Going in.
I'll trip it up.
Crumble!
Tiger Blade!
It's over! Go!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dragon Shot! Here I come!
Anything in armor!
Blow away!
More?
I feel sprightlier than before.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renan like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned, but if you don't rest when you can...
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to... Keep Shion waiting.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim, Dope. I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your...
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
That's it!
You
Oh,
go,
damn!
company.
Here I come!
Light extra energy to do with you! In here!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Let's go!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that! Here goes!
Take this!
On guard! More with that!
It's on! I'll finish you here and now!
Chinese supernova!
Eat dirt!
Light asteroid!
Take this!
Thunderbolt!
Blew away!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Xian, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
You're mine!
Smash you! Far enough!
You're finished! Watch it!
Going in!
Thunderfield!
I'm surrounded! Dragon form!
Hurricane! On guard!
Dance in the wind!
This one's
Sleep
mine!
now!
In a bind?
Going in!
I'm on it!
That's it! Going in! Flaming meteor!
Lightning orb!
You're mine!
Let's go!
Take this! Burn!
Light
This one's all mine!
Dragon
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
No escape!
Going in!
You're throbs
Now.
in pain.
This one's mine!
Raining
This one's mine! This one's mine!
Double demon fang!
Talon Hurricane! That's it! Burn!
Can't get out of this!
Wind astral energy! I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Severing wind!
On guard!
You're on!
Wind!
Lightning raging hurricane!
Raining shot! Severing wind!
Dance in the wind!
Raining slash!
I can
Leave
carve
the
through
ensnaring
armor.
to me.
Yeah! Pummeling
Here I
me!
come! Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
It's on!
No place here!
Raging cascade!
You're mine! I'm on it! Double demon fang!
Watch it!
Feel!
Eat dirt!
Here we go again!
Let's get you off
Take
our
this.
way!
Going in! Forward up!
Gale force! We managed to turn the tide!
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
Come on, come on!
Tiger Blade!
Raging storm!
No further!
Dragon shout!
Blow away!
Dragon
Rena,
shout!
Lightning condensed!
Thunderblade!
Thunderblade!
You're on!
Look sharp!
First
Igneous discharge!
Dragon to the wind!
Raining slash!
Air thrust!
Don't get complacent.